And starting off a new game, fresh new game. Start off with the name Knights for the save file, and here we go. As you can see, you start off with an F rank for both Claris and Elliot for their first, which you've got to beat it to unlock the second, third, fourth, and as you can see, it goes on. So, and then you can also hit X to go into the dream data, and this will show you the various pathways of each level. And as you can see, the preset high scores are Sonic, Knuckles, Miles, Tails, Amy, and Eggman. Notice Eggman's at the bottom. So yeah, that's an overview of each level, and I'll go ahead and show you the levels as I go through them. Starting off, Spring Valley, the idea. This is Claris's first level, modeled after kind of a Swedish mountainside. Windmills floating in the background as well. It's a little weird. You'll see one of those here in a second. And here we go. Alright, gameplay. You have two attacks. You've got a drill ability, which you can do after grabbing hold of an enemy or just slamming into them with that. If you grab hold of an enemy and then use the drill attack, it will kill them. Or do damage to them, I should say. Then you also have the vortex attack, which the sparkles that trail off of your hands, if you connect them in a circle, it creates a vortex. Anything caught in that vortex gets sucked into the background, or any items there are you collect. You do have a finite amount of your drill attack. The little green meter down in the bottom left-hand corner is your drill attack meter. You have pretty much an unlimited amount if you grab hold of an enemy and then drill attack them by pressing the button again. But you do have a finite amount of the continuous drill attack. And it does also speed you up. To refill it, there's two things you can do. You have a item that you can get that looks like a little Sonic Team icon in a green square, and that'll fill it to full. Or you can do links, which as you see, each item that you get in succession within a certain amount of time creates a link. And that counts for going through the loop-de-loop rings as well. So, and some items in the background you can hit with the vortex attack, which is an effect I'll be abusing as we do this playthrough. Yoink. And if you notice, I went through the same little loop like 6 times. I did that because the higher your score, the better. That'll increase your odds of getting an A rank. And after you capture the idea from the idea capture device, anything you get is actually times 2 points. So going back through a course, anything that you got during that course is now going to be times 2. So it's an easy way to buff your score to get a higher rating. In fact, I'll do it again. See, times 2 of everything. Plus the little blue chips are now gold, which means they naturally are worth a lot more points. Because gold is more than blue. I don't know where I was going with that one. But anyway, these bad guys do have names. I'm not going to be pointing them out because you'll see them in the credits. And I don't feel like dragging out the instruction manual just for names of common enemies. The bosses, however, I will name off. See, A and then B rank for the first 2 courses, not bad. Killed the sheep thing. And more blue chips. This ring adds this yellow contrail to you, and if you use the L or R buttons, you do acrobatics. And you get graded off the number of acrobatics you do. This game really is kind of a small acid trip. And by small, I mean it's a ridiculous acid trip, but it's fun. And as you can see, you get ×2 points for those as well. And I'm kind of sucking at that. I'm only at 5 and 6. And yep, I'm gonna skip through that real quick and do it again. Because those loops are one of the best ways to get points. And if you happen to hit L and R at the same time, it makes that noise and cancels out the thing. But you get a trick bonus for it. But it still kind of sucks. Alright, and now, to not undo all that wonderful hard work, an A rank for that one as well. And what these power-ups do, I have no idea. The only two that I know is the green Sonic Team logo. That one refills your drill attack gauge. And then there's one that looks like the little Nitopian cherub person, and that causes one to follow you for a little bit, but I don't know what that does. The other ones I have no idea. And as far as health and time are concerned, like these little red things, they will do just that. If they hit you and grab you and take you down to the ground, they'll explode, take 5 seconds off your time. And that's pretty much all there is to it as far as taking damage. See, look, I only got a C for that one, because I only went through it once. But overall, an A rank. And the first boss is Gullwing. It's Gullwing. To beat him, you grab a hold of his head, and then blow it off with your drill attack, or if you can time it, you can catch him in a vortex, and it'll blow his head off as well. Each time you do that, it takes a little section of his body with it, until he's nothing but a little stump. You can't go into his mouth, like if he happens to open his mouth, it'll hurt you. And if you touch any of the spines on the bottom of his head or on his tail, it'll do damage to you. And that's it. Gullwing has been defeated. And then you get, like I said, a multiplier, which 1.4 is probably going to be my standard. I'm not too much faster with most of these bosses. And I walk away with a B rank. Not quite the A rank that I had going into it, but eh. B rank is good, and then it'll show you the leaderboard for that. Sonic, being the fastest thing alive, beat the boss with a multiplier of 1.9. And then it just kind of drops from there. But their scores kind of sucked overall. And then you can see the scores per track. So, I kind of blew all of them out of the water, which you're going to do. I don't think it's possible to get a score of 1,000. I don't think it is. So, alright, so yeah. That has been Spring Valley. I'll see you all in the next level.